Hi, I am getting ready for an interview with Meet the Muse, Paula Ivy. We're going to be talking about photography. Well, for her, it's self-photography, and I love about that is the self-expression, and my whole thing is really more than just creativity, more than just my paintings, more than just that connection, which is what I'm going to be talking about right now. And I wanted to come on and get it all out before I get completely distracted and I can be clear for that interview with Paula in about an hour. So come and join if you're still on and around. It's going to be great about how to really take photos that really you can be happy with and proud of, and selfies and that whole idea of it, and for your visual brand, but also for it to speak and showcase who you are, how you feel, what is it that you're trying to say, because it's more than just a selfie and it's more than just a photo. And just as I always say, my paintings are more than just a pretty picture on the wall. If you don't know me, I am Brenda Mangalore and I'm an artist. I am called to inspire ambitious, creative women to live a life of joyful purpose in connection with their creativity. And I do that through my paintings. You will see all over my page. Welcome. As with all these videos, if you're watching this video, make sure, even if you're watching the replay, make sure you're not just scrolling on by. I'm here to connect with you. So definitely say hi, just like if we meet in real life. I would hope that, you would give me a bit of a nod and a smile. And definitely comment below #YayReplay if you're watching a replay. And when you're on with me live, then comment as well, because it's nice to see when someone is on and then you actually interact. Otherwise it's just creepy, you're just sitting there in silence, which is what Paula talks about as well. But and then comment #YayLive, whichever one. And any insight, any ahas that you get, this is always a conversation with you, and I'd love to know your comments. And even just hitting the love button helps me boost this video and to share this message with more people out in the internet's world, and with more people, and sharing this idea of it is more than just a painting. My online courses are more than just an online course and just me passing on information to you. Like, why, I was asking myself this question in the shower this morning, like, why beauty, why art? And I totally get the idea that, it's like people, I hear people say to me, oh, that would be nice, one day when I have more money, when I have my perfect house, I will have paintings on my wall, or I will do this. And I get that. I get where that kind of comes from, and there's a whole practical sense, and also your priorities about where you stand, and how you use your money and all that kind of stuff. But more than that, I'm also hearing the same thing with other things in your life, on one day, when this is more perfect or when that is more perfect. And I'm setting up stuff here so that I can be ready for the interview. And where, when you talk about what you one daying and stuff. Oh, thank you. My mum made me a smoothie. How nice is that? Apparently it's sour.
Is it alright?
No, it's good. Oh, mum's great. And that's the thing, right? I see that when with your kids, on the one hand, okay, let me try and articulate, because when everything's rushing in my brain and it's just not coming out fast enough in my mouth, and then I feel like I'm only I'm jumping ahead, even though in my head it's making sense. I hear the same things that people say about other things in your life. One day I will travel more. When my life is perfect, my body is perfect, I will take better photos of myself. When I am better and have had more time, I will explore my creativity or try out this new craft thing that I've always been interested in, or learn that new language that I've always wondered about. But, one day, but really meaning you're never going to do it. But also at the same time, the underlying factor is the whole, but it's okay right now. I am okay living in my house and having the blank wall. It's okay. Like, it's not terrible, and I am super grateful, and absolutely, right? It's all right. Like, it's it's okay. It's pretty good. And I was thinking this in the shower, and I'm like, we don't say that to our kids. Like, we don't say, I am just going to give you, all right, I'm going to give you, good enough. It's good enough. I'm just going to give you good enough so that you can go on your way and you can just, be all right. Like, we say, I am going to give you the best that I can. I'm going to try my hardest so that you can be the best that you can be, and for you to reach your full potential and to go all out. And we apply that for our kids, and yet we still speak about this in this, it's all right, it's good enough for us. And so this idea of, when you say, oh no, one day I will commission painting, or one day it'll be lovely when I have my perfect house, I will buy this big painting for myself. And for me, what I'm hearing, and I totally understand this and where this comes from, but also at the same time, I'm noticing this because obviously I'm hearing a lot of it and seeing more of these people and with creativity and the way they're expressing themselves, because that's my thing, right? That actually what you're saying is, I'm going to settle for good enough because I don't feel like I'm enough yet. And I don't feel like I have the right to ask for more. And, I just got a message from Paula. And that I'm here to say, no, you can. You can reach. You can, first of all, yes, absolutely be grateful, super grateful, completely immersed in the now, in where you're at, and being super grateful, I've already said that, and being really present with here. And yet you can also still be present and still be like, and I'm going to allow and be willing to be open to receive even more, and that greatness and that beauty that I am seeing and being inspired by and being, connected to, which are, these are a lot of C words that are going to be coming up now, is that for you to claim it, right? First thing is to claim it. Claim that you want more beauty in your life and you want deeper experiences and connection. It is more than just when I know this when I've worked with a handful of my dream commission clients, that it is more than just me giving them some paint on some canvas. It is more than just a pretty picture. And we always have a little bit of a cry when we unveil it. And it is because they are connected. They are feeling this connection to this art. It is this connection and recognition of themselves. It is a connection to the world around them and the world that they saw and the vision that they had. And they're also connecting to who they were when we first got together to chat about life and your journey and all those kind of things, and which is all then infused into the artwork. And they're connected to their internal values and their intentions and who they want to be in the future. And all of that connection, that's what they were crying over, that sense of joy and almost slightly overwhelming feeling of seeing something that is just like connection. Like, who are we without connection? And so yeah, like, why beauty and art and all those kind of things? You don't really need it. You can totally exist and survive in life with blank walls, no color, no beauty around you, as long as you had your base needs met and you have a roof over your head and you're safe and you have food and water. But that's not really living. It's not a full life, right? Like, that is not what we would wish for our children. And which is why I have these things that I'm offering. And I was like thinking about my chapter change commissions and my Muse Mammoth, which are the two things I'm offering this month. And like, why beauty and art, and the idea of claiming what it is that you truly desire, but not just claiming that, but claiming that you are worthy and enough to even speak of what it is that you want, and that you actually want it now and not in the one day, which is really never, and that it is going to be a priority for you, and that you are going to be a priority, because you know that when you fully give yourself that connection, you not only make yourself feel like you're living in full color, that you're more than surviving, but you're thriving, and you're more than just existing, but you're really living. But you also then can show up for your kids, for your spouse, for your work colleagues, to show up as the best mama, best sister, best daughter, best wife, best partner, best friend, best creator and artist, and what you are called to be, the best person that you can be, which is what you would ask for your kids. And you instinctively know this even if you aren't a parent right now. And there were 3 C words that I wanted to talk about, right? First was to claim it, and to know that all of this is about connection, and you do need it, even though you don't need it, but you do need it to really live. And it might be part of what you want, but sometimes what you want is actually about fully living in full expression, in full connection to who you are, what you desire, what you see for yourself, your creativity, and all of what it is to be in reaching your full expression potential of you. And the third one is, this is why I talk about how I totally understand the fear factor and but you don't understand, Brenda, I don't have time, but I might not be good enough, and I don't know what I need to do next. And all these things, all these fears actually prove that you already have this other third one, which is courage. You have the courage to take whatever that next step is, to claim what it is that you really want. It's more than just a painting on the wall. It is more than just having beautiful things in your home, or to own it, or to have this experience of being seen. If you were to commission work with me, then we talk about more than just what kind of painting would you like for your house, but actually like, what is your intentions, what are your future plans, what is your next chapter that you're moving into, what is the current milestone that you want to honor for now in your story that you've gone through. To claim that you want to experience that, to be seen, to be heard, to be held, and for it to then be manifested in a painting that is beautiful. And obviously you love my work. Those are for my commission clients. Talk to me about that. I will actually put that in here before I forget, because that's what I'm here for, to talk about my offerings and how I can help you with all of these things. But more than that, even if it isn't my painting, it is something beautiful that you want. It is some experience that you want. It is some sort of growth and expansion that you want, that you feel like would give you a life that is in full color, in full expression of the full potential of you. And so to claim it, because it's all about connection, and this is what we need to live that full, colorful life. And so that imagine then when you claim it with courage, and courage requires fear. So if you're really freaking out and you're like, I don't know how I'm going to do next, I don't know what I'm going to be involved, I don't know like if it's going to be too big and all that kind of stuff, that little nugget of fear, and I say this to my 4-year-old, like, you can't be courageous without a bit of fear. If you didn't have any of that fear, then you would just do whatever it is that you were going to do next. But to do it in spite of that fear, even with that fear, even embracing it and fully immersed and drowning in it, but because you were inspired and you saw it and then you dismissed it with that fear, it means you can claim it, and then you just got to walk courageously and find that little spark of courage. And you have that because you have that little bit of fear, and you were also inspired. Those are the ingredients that proves that you have the courage. You do have it, and you just got to choose, I guess, if you want another C word, to choose to use whatever little spark of courage you can to just first of all claim it, and to know that what it is that you are claiming isn't the beautiful painting or the little, I don't know, a little vase, or that piece of jewelry, or whatever it is that you want that is beautiful and it's about art and creativity in your life. It is actually about being connected to yourself and being connected to, imagine having something that then connects you to your values and your intentions, and connects you to who you were, and connects you to who you are right now, and to connect you to who you are going to be, all in this one little thing. And it is more than just a paint on canvas, because imagine you have that kind of connection, and connecting to your vision, and connecting you to that courageous you that was in the past, and the courageous you that's going to be in the future, and the values, and to remind you of the beauty and the inspiration and the muse that you are. And so if all of this kind of really resonates, which I assume this is why you're here and you're seeing this, and I'm trusting that you feel like you're on the cusp of the next chapter, or you're about to start a new chapter and you would like to honor that, then chapter change commissions could be for you, and it's in the comments below, and there's more information about that if you want that experience of connecting and having something manifested in a beautiful artwork that just speaks to all that I just talked about, or if you just want to connect more to your creativity and you know that you're the kind of person who wants more than just here and right now, you don't want to settle and you want more, and you know that creativity is going to be the seed and the heart of that, then I have a village that I want to offer and invite you to join, and that's the Muse Mammoth, for ambitious and spiritual creative women who know that there's something that's calling them in the next chapter and they want to use their creativity and you want to have access to creative resources, and I have that in there. I mean, my Meet the Muses interview, which I'm about to do next, I'm probably running a bit late now. Oh no, I still got some time. And they'll be doing extras and there's bonuses in the members in there from these amazing women, amazing Muse Mamas who are doing amazing things in their world. They are, and you are, a Muse Mama if you know you want more than just mamahood. I knew I wanted more than just mamahood even before I became a mum. I knew that, and you're probably the same if you're a Muse Mama, that you are more than who you are right now. You are more than just your past and your mistakes and your flaws and the stereotype of your job. You are more than that. You are more than your mistakes. I've already said that. You are more than your skills. You are more than just your talents. You're more, all these things, and you want to claim and weave all of those things. Your self-care, your skills, your experiences, your calling, your creativity, and your mamahood if you do have birthed actual babies, and you want to weave all of that into this beautiful, joyful life. Muse Mama, the village is for you. If you are wanting a village so that you can be reminded that you are not alone, because it takes a village to raise a child. It also takes a village to raise the kind of warrior mama that you are and you're going to be. And that's what Muse Mama is. It's a space to access creativity resources. There's going to be booklets in there about creativity is more than just making something pretty. It's more than craft work. It is more than just for artists. It's about expression. It's about being able to speak and use a part of you to create something, whatever it is that you're being called to do. And I know that there are a lot of Muse Mamas out there, and I see you doing the work and I see you doing it alone, and you don't have to do it alone. And that's why I created that village. And so anyway, if that really resonates with you, hashtag below Muse Mama, and I will send you the details, because I'm in a last round last week, I think the last few days, because we're in the last few days of September, aren't we, before the price doubles, because there's already got a few members in there and I want to increase it so much more now. So Meet the Muse interview I'm doing in less than an hour with Paula about visual branding, how to take selfies that you're going to love, and how to really express your visual vibe, as she calls it, in your photos for your brand, as well as really kind of, for me, I see it as being able to share your message and your story in your selfie photos, because it is more than just a selfie. And all of this really is the three things I said, right? To claim what it is that you truly desire, claim what it is that you really want. Don't one day it. Don't be like dismissive of, you do it when something else is more perfect or when you're more enough or more worthy. You already are enough and you already are worthy. And to recognize that and to claim what it is that you want, and know that it is all about the connection. Imagine being able to be fully connected to yourself and connected to your work and connected to the world and connected to the divine and connected to your creativity in a way that is like a deep relationship, and to find that courage to claim that and to be connected and to take that next step forward. So yeah, I wanted to just riff on all of this. Imagine that just from having a shower, and I was thinking all these things. I'm going to go now to prep for the Paula's interview, and just wanted to leave that with you. If that resonated, let me know your insights and ahas. And the chapter change commissions is below. That will be closing end of the month, because it needs to be in time for Christmas, and fill in the application form so that I can check that we kind of resonate and we connect, because it's a very intimate experience. And then if we do, we will schedule a call so that I can speak face to face, and we can, because there's nothing like the magic of speaking face to face to really see how you click, and to feel that, and to, you know, clarify a few like logistics as well. And then I will put you in my calendar for Christmas to get the chapter change commissions done, because next year it's going to be much bigger commissions and I'll be focusing a lot more on my actual original paintings. So thank you for joining the video. If you only just hopped on, hi, say hi anyway, but definitely watch the beginning. There was a whole bunch of stuff that I said about why beauty, why art, and about surviving and thriving, and about creativity, and about claiming courage and connection. I'm only writing more notes about that, but I just wanted to get it all out because it was just like running around in my head, and I knew that if I didn't articulate it, it was just going to get lost in the shower and just be gone forever, which is what creativity can be like. You have to claim it and have the habit and the practice of expressing it once you get that inspired idea, which we talk about in Muse Mammoth. So definitely join us in there if that's for you. Otherwise, I will see you soon at here, where I'll be talking my next Meet the Muse interview with Paula Ivy on self-photography and the visual vibe of your brand. I will see you then. I hope that this was valuable. Definitely let me know. Comments below. I love heart showers. I really love them. And thank you as always for being here. And I will see you next time. Bye.